5:47, and today our theme of exploration. How the Source, or God, created everything, or rather, became everything. At first, there was the Source, and then there was all. The Source, by quantum theory, can be presented as a single point which can be quantized in terms of here and now, through space and time quantization into the point that it is. This 3-point is all there is, all there was, and all there ever will be. At the event of the Big Bang, this single point source decided to experience itself from every different reflection of itself that it can ever create, and keep experiencing itself forever and ever by switching itself through every reflection that it had created of itself in order to see itself, which is here and now, from a different perspective. More different the perspective is, more different is the experience of itself. Since there is nothing to resist its motion, since it's all there is, the motion it can attain is infinite. The velocity it can attain is infinite. The speed it can attain is infinite. And the rate at which it can switch perspective is infinite, since there is nothing to stop it, since it is all there is, and all there ever will be. Switching at this infinite rate, it shut off from itself and created all the reflection of itself that ever was or ever will be, also known as the souls, which are nothing but perspective points of observation of itself in order to experience itself. This is where it became conscious of who it is, only through the realization of itself, to the souls, which is nothing but a reflection of the source itself. Since in the realm of creation of all there is no time, since time is an aspect of creation, and not the other way around. Time happens within a tiny aspect of creation. Creation didn't happen within time. Everything is happening here and now. Once you observe things from the perspective of the source, you realize it has all the time it will ever need, and no time at all, since time is contained within the source, not the other way around. The source shooting itself off from itself in every direction, in every possible way, looking like a 6 and a 9, going off the center at any given point, creates a soul and its counter soul at the same time, at the same point. All souls are created equal and opposite in its own sense of perspective, as experienced from the neutral point of the source here and now. The source can't be destroyed, since there is nothing else to destroy it. The soul, being the source itself in a different form and frequency, is indestructible, since it is all there is. It is infinite. One cannot uncreate the soul, since it's the only true aspect of creation that ever will be, and hence it can't be destroyed, for there is nothing else to destroy it, the source being all there is. This very phenomenon of soul creation, through switching of the source, shooting itself off from itself at this impossible infinite rate, is a resemblance of the vibration that generates the Big Bang sound of Om. The moment, hence, when all is created and all there becomes, is contained within the phenomenon. The moment you feel it, the moment you observe it, the moment you realize it, the moment you become one with the sound, vibration, and frequency of Om, you realize the nature of all beings coming into play, being the source and becoming an aspect of it, through frequency switching, for the sole purpose of experiencing itself from a different perspective. As the perspective switches, so does the experience of itself. More the experience, more it expands and grows towards becoming ever of what it is and what it ever will be, which is everything, all there is, all there was, and all there ever will be, infinite with infinite possibilities, yet all held within the finite here and now. Why so? Since it's all there is, there's nothing more efficient or smarter than it. Hence, it will get the most of the list at all costs, in any possible way, shape, or form. Hence, if it sees a way to manifest everything, all there is, within just one single point, through infinite projection of itself, there is no reason for it to create any redundant points but the here and now that it will ever require. The more you align yourself with the sound of Om, the more you become present in the now, the more you lose the aspect of time, going past into the higher dimensions above the fourth dimension, holding the realms within it through the creation of time. The more you understand that time was created by the source, as a measure of experiencing itself in the lowest of dimensions, namely fourth, third, and second, the more you understand that time didn't happen before the source, and the sense of happening when it comes to the source aspect is gone. You realize everything exists all at once when you look at everything from outside the fourth dimension, especially from the point of the source. Everything's not happening all at once, which you realize when you enter the fourth dimension down to the third. It doesn't need to create, destroy, or punish anything, for it is everything, all there is. It doesn't need to incarnate as anything or anyone, it just is. Upon realization of this point, you understand Jesus isn't God, Allah isn't God, Buddha isn't God, Zeus isn't God, Ra isn't God, but rather, God is Jesus, God is Allah, God is Buddha, God is Zeus, God is Ra, just like God is everything and everyone else, including you. It's just the frequency of manifestation that differentiates it as everything from itself. Nothing about God or the source is true, false, right, or wrong, since God is true, God is false, God is right, God is wrong, God is everything. Every theme, every perspective of the same thing here and now, only observed from different perspectives. God is joy, sadness, cold, hot, beautiful, ugly, truth, lies, questions, answers, good, bad, fear, love, peace, bliss, cruelty, kindness, strength, light, darkness, sound, color, quiet, emptiness, fulfillment, health, sickness, simplicity, complexity, positive, negative, natural, artificial, confidence, insecurity, definite, indefinite, emotional, unemotional, fair, unfair, ideal or imperfect, male, female, angels, demons. It doesn't need anyone's permission to be anything, since everything is it. Everything is permitted unconditionally by the source to be what or who it is, and everything is true, for everything is the reflection of the one true thing, all there is. This is where you come to the realization of the one true law of the universe. All is one, and one is all, from which all the other four laws can be derived, giving birth to the five universal laws of the source, or God. If you wish to understand God, all you gotta do is look within, since you're the person who can know yourself better than anyone else, giving you the highest chance to unlock and uncover the God through you. And that concludes our today's exploration. Our gratitude for your participation in the ascension journey of humanity. All our social media links are in the description. Comment here if you need clarity on anything. Search for any specific topic that might interest or concern you. And remember, keep exploring. Until next time, 47, Love you now.